Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're playing the campaign mode of Blood Bowl.
Now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
Now, this is the second half of the second match in the campaign. I broke up the video into two parts, or I guess the match into two parts, each part being a half. So let's go ahead and kick off the ball here. So we're winning right now 3-0. Oh, wow. That kick was short. All right. So now we're on defense. Still, we're playing with modified rules because this is early on in the campaign. So there are no turnovers.
The ball is in the player's hands.
We don't get to choose our setup. As you see there, that would have been a turnover normally. We actually might be a little bit in trouble because of how short that kick was. But at the same time, we'll be able to attack the ball carrier here. At least have a potential to do so. Okay. So let's go ahead and stand up some of our down players here. Fortunately, it's going to be tricky to get in and get a blitz on this guy because there is a wall in front of me. Mostly this guy is our problem, so... But it looks like the only way I can really get rid of him is by throwing a blitz or maybe a block. The only problem is the only guy that's in range to do anything is this guy. And there's no way he's going to be able to run all the way up here. Ideally, we'd be able to get this guy free, but that would take two blocks that we can't do because we don't have enough guys in the area. So we're just shy of being able to go after this guy. The more risky move is to dodge here, do the blitz. But that might be what we have to do. So I'm going to throw a block here.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this.
All right, well, that didn't really help.
Actually, I'm getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop?
Well, we don't have to worry about turnovers, so I'm going to go ahead and do the risky move. So we move here, then blitz. And apparently it paid off. Both down. I have the block skill, but so does he, so nothing will happen here. And again, no team rerolls for this, so that's unfortunate. I'm thinking we bring up our lineman here to this spot. We're just going to have to bide our time, I think, this turn. We made an attempt at it. It didn't work out in our favor. So I think I get my thrower maybe here. That way we have a little bit of a defensive wall. We'll have the catcher in there as backup if we need assists or anything. We'll throw... Move this guy over. Give an assist.
More the merrier.
Move this guy over. Get him off the sidelines. I don't think we'll throw a block here.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Move him over this way, and we'll follow. All right. So we're set up. Let's go ahead and end the turn.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face. That range, they'll go down as if you were flinging a grape in a jar.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, so I get to pick. Well, both of those are bad for me, so...
I wasn't expecting it. And by the looks of it, neither were there.
All right, let's go ahead and stand this guy up. All right, we need to get at the ball carrier here. At this moment, we have enough for an assist here. So let's throw that.
This is going to be decisive.
Or not. Push him this way. And follow.
That's it. Force them back and then pow!
Alright, so what I'm thinking here is we can get an assist for a blitz here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in, put an assist here.
Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with that.
And then we'll blitz here.
All this focus on the ball is against the spirit
All right.
of the game.
Again, he has the block skill, so that's annoying. And you know what? We'll push him into over here and follow.
Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
Because we can throw another block here. It's not going to be at an advantage, but it's still a block. Another push, unfortunately. And this is the only legal space, and we will follow.
It's a solid tactic. If you kill the fool carrying the ball, then you stop him from scoring.
All right, so that didn't really work in our favor, but that's just kind of the chance sometimes of the game. We'll follow. Now, we do have a little bit of a danger here because this is wide open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a guy down to close this off. He has to go for it, though, unfortunately. But again, no turnovers, so there's not really a risk in doing that. All right, so let's punish some players that we can. Oddly enough, the goblins do not have the dodge skill in this version, so we will attack and follow. Also, as far as I can tell, no injury results outside of just stun results, possibly. We'll go ahead and push this guy back,
Oh, big
maybe.
guy. Trample all over.
And we will follow.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
Okay. And there's a stun result there. All right, I'm thinking we're good for now. We've got a pretty advantaged situation over here. It's just a matter of taking advantage of it. And honestly, we're winning. So if all we do is delay this half, well, then we still win.
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of the way rather than blocking Bob?
No, Jim.
And he's just
First, run later. Always been mine.
He's just blocking into more tackle zones, honestly. There's the goblin trying to go for it. That's why I brought that guy over. All right, more blocks, but honestly, these are meaningless because there's no real danger to them. Other than the chance of getting stunned, maybe, is a somewhat negative consequence.
Twinkle toes there.
All right, they're bringing their guys in the backfield forward. Although that solidifies their line.
Come back. This is the season to do it. Cabal Vision HD has got the match-going public interested in Blood Bowl again. Ratings are up.
My ratings are up, Jim? Oh, that's brilliant news. I can afford that warpstone tooth now. Dental plans are so expensive.
That's right, Bob. Bigger ratings means more cash. We all know the team is stony broke. An influx of gold pieces into the game this season could help the Reichland Reavers out of crippling debt.
Is crippling debt like crippling halflings, Jim? Because that's fun.
Sadly, no.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it then. What I do know is that without a sponsor, the Reavers won't be able to play in the new conference system all the other teams have signed up to. They better keep those bell polishers happy.
All right, what I'm thinking here is we throw the block even though we don't have an advantage. And if it doesn't work, I'll have a blitz from this lineman happen. So we maximize our potential here. Finally, we get this guy down. We'll push him this way, and we will follow. Okay, and it looks like he picked up the ball, which honestly is actually not what we want to have happen here, which is unfortunate. I would prefer somebody that could score have it right now, but that's okay. We are going to blitz, I think. So come up here and blitz. There we go. Put him there. Follow up.
Loosen and let the pretty little dove, I mean the ball carrier, go.
All right. So at this moment, we're doing pretty well. I think what we need is an assist here, so we can beat back these goblins. Put him over here, and we'll follow. Alright, and I guess I'm happy with the what's going on right now. Right now, nobody's on my ball carrier, which is a good thing. So we'll end the turn. We have a real chance of scoring here again.
That's what the cool kids are saying, isn't it?
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
All right, now it's time to try and score. And I think best way to do it is move in here and then hand off the ball.
That's it. Get rid of the ball. Free up your fists for punching.
Predictable and a little boring, but it's the results that matter.
And then I'm going to throw a block here. If we can succeed, that will help me have a lane. All right. Now we can run the ball. And I think to do that, it'd probably be advisable to just run straight down. Now, technically the opponent can catch me with a couple of players, but he'd have to do some risky players to do so. Might be worth going for it, but if I do that and I drop the ball, then there's nothing I can really do about it. And not having a team reroll is a real problem for that. It's not a likely chance that you'll fail, but it's still a chance. If I had a team reroll, I would feel a little bit more confident in doing that, but not with the way things are going right now. So we'll throw a block here.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in
We'll just push them there. And then next turn, we can possibly push them out of bounds. And we're going to try and do something a little bit of tricky here. We're going to try and push this guy out of bounds. Yep, it looks like we might be able to pull it off. So putting him there. Then we will follow. And this is a lot of the strategy of Blood Bowl, is pushing a guy out of bounds when you get the chance. You don't really need... And we'll just stay.
And into the crowd they go.
That's the first time I've seen the animation for a guy getting kicked out of bounds. So the crowd ran up and kicked the crap out of him is what happened there. And I think, other than maybe a block here, we're good for this turn. Oh, this was a catcher. I didn't even pay attention to that. All right, that's fine. And we'll follow. So that was an even block because they both have 2 strength. All right, that's our turn. Have a real good chance of scoring here. We'll see how the AI responds to this.
Two men. A prone player is a dead player. Sometimes, at any rate.
So these guys are just shoving each other around. But now he's got me in a dangerous position. But if everything goes well, I'll be scoring, so we don't really have to worry about that. All right, here we go. Score time.
This looks like the end. They can't catch up such a big gap.
I can't be too surprised. This is obviously a tutorial set up for newer players.
Important thing, gotta keep possession of the ball, not lose it. Strike back would be terrible.
All right, nice deep kick there. It's only a few turns left. It's going to be challenging for them to run that ball down all the way. That's one disadvantage to an orc team is they don't have the same foot speed that some of the players on a human team would have.
Gobbo's got the ball. That's not a bad thing. When they want to, goblins can be really hard to get a hold of.
All right, here we go. All right, this is not a very good lineup by the AI here. I mean, there's nobody defending the ball carrier at all. Like, if I wanted to, a real aggressive play here would really pay off, and I'm going to do that because I think it is the right move for the situation. So we're going to throw a block here.
Come on, guys, together.
And because he doesn't have the dodge skill, we can take advantage of that. And we'll follow. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll get both of our blitzers running down the field to try and intercept the goblin. And again, we'll follow. All right. Let's get downfield. We might even be able to form a decent wall here. So if we do that, we'll have tackle zones out. And we might as well go forward with our catchers as well. And if we put them here, that will also be a kind of defensive wall. This is a lot of players they have to contend with. There we go. Now, in my opinion, all we have to do to make this work
And I think you'll like
is close off our
Astrovet
defenses.
is made from a compound of sand, gravel, bone dust, and the skulls of 5 players' agents.
Tasty.
All right, so they have the opportunity here to punch a hole through my line, but to do that, they're going to have to ignore defending the ball carrier.
Smaller than you, Jim.
We'll push him this way, and we'll follow.
With fists like that,
All right, we'll see how this play works. I mean, we're winning so handedly. I think a risky play like this is safe to do. Okay, run to me. That's a good idea. I don't even have to throw a blitz.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? Wait, if the Reavers have got a sponsor, then they can use their home stadium, the famous Altdorf Old Bowl. Why ain't they there?
It's not there anymore, Bob. When the Reavers got kicked out of the stadium back in '09 due to crippling debt, some property company called Under Empire Limited took it over and promptly dug up the astrogranite so that they could repaint the surface or something. It hasn't been used for Blood Bowl for several seasons now. There are rumors going around it's going to be rather a nice estate with good transport links, a community center, and a pretty park for the children.
The only thing is, I don't actually know how to do a... Like, tell it I want to do a blitz. That was something I knew how to do in the previous game. Let's see. Maybe if I click on the player here. There we go. And we'll throw the block.
Oh, look! Is that Lord Borak?
Oh, come on.
Hey, Borak! Sog off, you buckethead!
We'll push him there. And follow. We'll get another block on him.
Following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
That's kind of unfortunate because it makes our chance to score here. That's why I did the blitz move there. I didn't need to, but I wanted a chance to... Oh, that's not good. So I'm not able to pop the ball out of his hands, which is unfortunate. In this situation, I think we send our catchers around to get more tackle zones on him. With no risk of turnovers, I think this is a fine play to do.
Get rid of the ball. Now there's pressure on them.
And we'll put another tackle zone there. Oh, that one didn't succeed, though. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and get this guy up here. Put a tackle zone on this guy. No, not like that. Oh, I guess there's a tackle zone here that I didn't see. Just trying to mitigate the chances that they can get help here. Go away, message. There we go. And we'll throw another block here.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent.
And we'll follow.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean.
Now I'm leaving a big hole in the middle of my line here, but I don't think they'll be able to score in one turn. So I think it's fine. And speaking of holes, let's push through here. We can close up that hole nicely. Move here. And turn. Heck, can we foul in this mode? No, it doesn't let us foul. Oh, that's a shame. Unless that's something I have to click on my own player to do. No, alright.
The attacker has an assist.
That player went down like a sack of snortling unmentionables.
That's it. Force them back and then pow!
Alright, putting an assist here.
They're gathering around that lone player.
Ouch.
Like halflings round a sandwich. Less pressure. It's a good move.
Alright. Throw a block here.
Nuffles balls, Jim. They're going
Finally
for the
knock him down. We'll put him there. And we'll follow.
They can take the ball from that Reaver. They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
There we go. And another score. And this will end the game anyway, because they've already taken their last turn. And this is my last turn, so there's the end of the match. All right, 5-0 is the end result. Scores like that are not usual. If you're scoring 5-0, that's a beating.
An incredible match. I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion.
All right, so we won 50,000 gold. All right. And we gained a fan factor. And we have the summary here. We scored lots of touchdowns. There's the summary. We also passed the ball one time. Other than that, just a lot of taking the ball from the opponent and scoring. Only one offensive drive, really. All the rest were defensive touchdowns. All right, let's...
Well, that was a good start to the Reavers season.
I'm mildly impressed, Jim. But as the coach got what it takes when Swimmer shuffles back off to retirement, now the Kabasi brothers are on the case. They're gonna target the Reavers until Griff comes out of hiding.
Which makes it all great viewing for us, Bob. Right. The feedback on anti-social media network Twerper is that we've talked a lot about the Reavers. And some viewers want to know about the other teams.
It's a mixed bag, Jim. Gout Die are the ones to watch. Still led by that craggy old orc, Farah Ghoul Chewer. The Warhammers are consistently good, and the Skaven Blight Scramblers have been... okay. If I was a betting ogre, and I am, then I'd splash the cash on the Nagaroth Nightmares. I've heard from insiders in their camp. Their new training regime is murder. Quite literally murder. And it's made them thirsty for more on the Blood Bowl field.
Thanks, Bob. If you would like to join in the conversation, then we have all the tools of anti-social media at our disposal, including Facetome and Twerper. Reavers fans, please send us your thoughts and theories on the latest developments, and we'll show some of these twerps live on air. You can find us on our Twerper feed at Jim and Bob #ComebackGriff.
I can't wait to see these twerps, Jim. If Blood Bowl fans have taught me just one thing, it's that everyone has an opinion.
I'm sure their views will all be fair and balanced, Bob.
Don't say fair and balanced around me, Jim. You know I used to work for the Wolf Network. Still gives me nightmares.
All right, and that is the end of the second match. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.